your host today on this wonderful day. In today's edition, we will discuss three very unique pieces of technology. But before we get into it, let's take a look back.
So long as people have been on this planet, we have always looked for ways to improve our ways of living through technology. Even on our earliest days, we have been developing breakthrough technologies. Through the centuries, those technologies have been drastically improving. We went from making our own writing in books.
I read my book.
To reading everything through the internet.
Yes, I make
We
this.
went from
I call it
making the wheel to driving in automobiles.
We have constantly been looking for new ways to develop new tech. Today's technology is unprecedented, and tomorrow's is even more amazing. Today we will be looking at three new technologies that are groundbreaking and forever will change the way we live. First up, we have the Invisibility Cloak brought to you by the people of Keio University.
It was once something that belonged only to science fiction, but now Japanese researchers have created technology that's the first step towards making objects invisible.
The technology comes from 2003, but its developers say the Harry Potter-like invisibility cloak is just the beginning. The team, led by Dr. Susumu Tachi from Keio University, is now adapting its findings to help pilots, drivers, doctors and others. Retroreflective projection technology uses a computer, a video camera and projector to shine background images onto the front of a subject wearing specialised clothing, creating the illusion of invisibility. What makes the technology unique is a fabric made of glass beads only 50 microns wide, which can reflect light directly back at the source, much like a movie screen. Viewed from near the light source, the projection is bright even in broad daylight, and researchers say the material can be applied to almost anything. In the short term, the team sees usage in car interiors, airplanes and helicopters. They say blind spots could be eliminated and accidents and hard landings avoided by making walls seemingly transparent. The eventual goal, though, is to create an augmented reality that allows anyone to easily see information on real-world objects.
Looking to the future, instead of glasses, people could wear this, and it would act as a navigation system. It could also tell you who someone is if you meet them around town.
In the few years since the technology's invention, the price of the material, as well as that of computing, has come down, opening the door for smaller yet more powerful applications. Whether used to increase safety or to create a whole new form of computer-human interaction, the world is likely to see, or possibly not see, more of this technology in the future.
Quite amazing, isn't it? Who knew that a technology like this could exist outside of Harry Potter? It would be a real blast to use, and it has practical uses as well, such as eliminating blind spots. Pretty high technology, but the truth is it functions very similarly to a movie theater, using a projector to display what is going on behind it, making it appear invisible. All I know is that hide and go seek would be a real pain once these cloaks become available to the public. Next on Tech Talk, we will discuss a very interesting device called Sixth Sense, brought to you by the intelligent mind of Printout Mystery. It is a pendant that will render all of your computer and electronic gadgets obsolete. Please, I will let my friends demonstrate.
Most of the people I know spend half their days interfacing with some kind of portable technology. Smartphone, laptop, e-book, iPod. It can be a real hassle to carry all that stuff around. But 5 years from now, gadget overload will be a thing of the past. Instead, you'll be wearing your CPU around your neck. Your hands will be your keyboard and the closest wall, your screen. That's exactly the idea behind the prototype this guy has built. Pranal Mistry at MIT's Media Lab calls his invention Sixth Sense. And no, it doesn't see dead people.
So Sixth Sense is basically a wearable pendant, a wearable gestural interface. So with Sixth Sense, you can not only look at information, but you can interact with information with your gestures.
So I don't have to bring a screen with me. I don't have to bring a keyboard with me.
this projects or provides some kind of interface wherever I am because it's a part of my body. I talked Pranal into letting me try on the Sixth Sense for size and crossed my fingers I wouldn't see Bruce Willis. Let's put it on.
Yeah, why not?
I feel like I'm being knighted. So this is definitely the heaviest necklace I've ever worn.
Yeah.
Then Pranal pulled out the cutting-edge technology that would be my key to becoming superhuman. Surprisingly, the hardware for Sixth Sense is nothing new. Inside the necklace are the guts of a smartphone, a CPU, and some memory with a 3G connection to the web. Instead of needing a screen, it has a mini projector that beams out your desktop to a nearby wall. And there's a camera that's always looking at what your hands are doing. That's the real genius behind Sixth Sense, Pranal's gesture recognizing software. There are still a few kinks, but when it finally hits the market, and that could be in the next 5 years, your digital Sixth Sense could be the size of a silver dollar and worn on your shirt like a really smart button. And it will probably cost the same as an iPhone.
I know I'll be in line first when these hit the shelves. Incredible what power one little device can hold. It will be able to do everything for us from taking pictures, directing us with maps, sending emails, and even checking the time, all with the motions of our hands. Lastly, on today's episode, we're going to take a look at a special piece of technology brought to you by the military.
Mind reading is something that was always deemed fictional, but now with the creation of the DARPA CT-2WS, this is no longer fiction. The DARPA just does that. It reads minds. The wearer of this device has his brainwaves picked up by the technology of the DARPA. The purpose behind this is for the device to recognize when a soldier is scanning the battle zone and sees something but does not pick it up consciously, and to make that soldier become aware of the target or enemy which he would have otherwise missed out on. Coupled with a 120 megapixel camera, the DARPA makes sure that its error of margin for missing an enemy is slim to none. This will be vital for the military, as it now will be difficult for an enemy to sneak by unnoticed.
DARPA's new project picks up on things the normal eye cannot and communicates them to the brain. Well, folks, those are the 3 technologies of the day here on Tech Talk. Hope you enjoyed them, and I hope you're as excited as I am to see them in person. For all your news and alerts on technology, check back here to Tech Talk. I hope to see you next week when I review the iPhone 5. This is Boyan signing out.